Birmingham, a renaissance city, a city that has changed beyond recognition. We've come a long way, but there's so much more we can do. Earlier this year at the City Summit, key thinkers from the city came together to start to form a shared vision for Birmingham in the 21st century. And today we'll be shaping up those ideas for a city of the future.
The City Summit is really important in terms of setting out a vision for the city over the next 20 years. We've got some great aspirations for the role that Birmingham can play in the world, and the summit is an opportunity for people to show their commitment to those aspirations and for us to make them happen.
5 leading figures from the city have been given the task of developing new ideas for Birmingham around core themes. Here's a taste of what they've discovered.
There's a big issue for us about how do we become a growing city but also a sustainable city. So we're surrounded by a whole nest of small creative-based industries, many using digital technology. We need to find ways of nurturing those industries, attracting people to the city to invest and to work, and then keeping them here as they grow older, as they have children, using those skills and building a really prosperous base for investment.
What this group have found is that the role of attractive urban villages is vitally important for the life of the city.
Well, I live in Moseley, and that's a really exciting, friendly place to be, a great local place to have young kids, to be able to go out at night, either close to home or come into the city.
Just as important as good local centres are the people that live in them.
I think a global city has to have international reputation, capability and connections, and those connections have to be social, business and transport. We have a young and incredibly diverse population in this community, which is a tremendous asset. It has very well established social connections and growing business connections. Some work needs to be done on the brand in order to really define what the business proposition is.
Global Birmingham is a vibrant, exciting place.
Arts and culture can play a very, very significant part in the development of this region, and it will just further help to enhance and demonstrate that this is a great region to work in and live in.
To be a growing global city, the city also has to be recognised.
To be visible, it needs a clear vision, and what it needs is a really compelling story about how it can attract and retain the 20, 30 and 40-year-olds that will transform the city over the next 20 years. The city centre has reinvented itself. It's unrecognisable to what I knew it as 10 years ago. You could argue that the way it's perceived and the way it presents itself is a slightly middle-aged, middle-class view of what young people want. Have we got a diverse enough offer, or is it a bit chain-led? Is it all Starbucks? Is it all chains? Or do we have some smaller independents, which are the rub of real cities?
Small or large, businesses are the lifeblood of any successful city.
Prosperity is not just for the privileged few. Our city must be a prosperous location for business, for investors, and hugely importantly, all those within our communities.
To sustain the prosperity of the city, we need an educated, skilled workforce.
We have some fantastic schools, colleges and universities here. We should celebrate some of this academic excellence. We must gather together all of those that are passionate about Birmingham to spread the word of what a wonderful place this is.
But what will bring these people and ideas together?
The connected city means to me having the efficient, effective, convenient way that people can move around and goods can be transported within this city. Birmingham has got a transport problem like many cities in this country, but what we really do want to do is to unravel that using projects like the New Street Station and sort out what are going to be the key transportation problems for Birmingham.
But virtual connections are just as important.
The digital revolution is so important because what it does is it opens so many opportunities for so many people. It will enable Birmingham to connect to its local residents, to its wider regions, to internationally. and we really believe from the Connected Group that that's one way Birmingham could really make its mark. This City Summit is so important to Birmingham because we really need to get a complete and united buy-in. We need to get the support from the business, the community, the public sector, and we all need to be pushing in one direction.
Today is your opportunity to help shape these ideas into a new vision for Birmingham. The prospectus born out of the City Summit and developed further at this conference will form the touchstone for future generations. By playing to our strengths and having the confidence to aim high, we will make Birmingham one of the world's greatest cities of the 21st century.